there, it's me, Breanna, and you're listening to That Time We Got Reincarnated as an anime podcast, episode 22. Welcome in to the reincarnation. We're happy to have you. You can find us on youtube.com/SaveTheGameMedia, podcast services, all that fun stuff. If you do want to show Save the Game Media some extra love and get early access to all of our content, you can go to patreon.com/SaveTheGameMedia. There's a free trial if you want for 7 days. You can join for $1, all that fun stuff. Today I'm joined by my co-host and friend, Kyle. Before we get started, how are you today?
Oh, well, I've been up since like 4:30. When I got home from work, I got a bill for $288 from the hospital that I don't remember why I'm getting, or I don't think I should be getting. So I got to figure that out. I paid it, but
aren't you supposed to figure it out first and then pay it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just paid it because I didn't want to deal with it. I've lost my train of thought. Good, I guess. Otherwise, it's hot outside. That's not nice. I'm pretty
It's
tired
nice
of
and
that.
chilly here.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for fall.
My eyeball. I am also ready for fall. I'm ready for like an actual fall. I need to move. That's the real answer. I need to move.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But yeah, that's me. Not much going on.
Exciting stuff.
I bought a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Ooh, newer from like eBay or
yeah, some from eBay, some from TCG Player. I'm trying to collect all the Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Slowking cards that have ever existed. Some of those are a bit pricey, let me tell you.
Yeah, how dedicated are you?
I have a spreadsheet with like drop down like menus and everything. It's color coded. It's great. It's really good. It's really good.
No, I mean like monetarily. Like, have you?
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, I mean, I've spent well over $200 at this point.
Oh, that was less than I was expecting, to be honest.
But I also spent $200 and bought more manga. So all Yuri, of course.
I'm this close to buying $100 worth of manga. It's staring me in the face.
How about you read what you got?
I did. Thank you for reminding me. I also need to bring that up.
How about you read all the other things you have?
I'm at 111 books for the year.
I was reading last night.
I'm busy reading My Hero.
Anyways, I was reading last night. I'm almost through that huge deluxe volume of Love and Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading it, right? And then out of the corner of my eye, I see a spider just crawling all the way down. And it landed right on top of my phone. And I just look at it, I go, no, not okay with that. So I smashed it.
With your hand?
Yeah, I just bam. This is a spider.
No. I need to be at least 5 feet away from a spider even when I kill it.
No. But yeah. So I'll have some new manga.
Exciting.
Today. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
You're like, ding dong. You're like, hey, it's here. You leave the show.
I gotta go.
You're like, I'm busy, guys. What was I gonna say?
Nobody knows.
I don't either. Oh, okay. This is for reals, you guys. I have to ask. I'm not trying to yes, this is funny, but I'm not trying to be funny. I'm going to say the name of it ahead of time so you guys are all aware of what I'm talking about. So there's a book that I read recently called 3 Meant to Be. This is a real book. You can Google it right now. It's by an author called M.N. Bennett. I enjoy his writing. Whatever. I really enjoy his demon series that he writes. Anyways. So Kyle, you can look up this book if you want. It's a real book that's published, like for reals book. Now I'm going to describe to you I apologize for spoilers. If anybody really cares about this book, maybe just like skip ahead. But I'm going to spoil it for you guys, and I want you to hear maybe what this sounds like to you. So it's about this dude. He's a teacher, and like the main character, he's a teacher. He has long black hair. He's tired all the time. He has like this mind reading, like his ability is mind reading. Neither here nor there. And everybody in the society that he lives in has like special powers. So you have what's called like your branch magic, which is like your specialty magic, and then everybody has like the same base set of powers. So it's like you have like basic powers and then whatever your branch is. So his branch is psychic powers. He's a teacher at this high school that teaches kids how to use their branch magics. One of the kids in his homeroom class that he's in charge of, they call them covens, doesn't have branch magic. And he has a childhood friend that hates him now. And the teacher can't figure out why. But he's always yelling at him and really mad. The person's partner, this teacher with the black hair, tired all the time. Person's partner is the hero of the society, tall, blonde, buff, really famous.
Is this just Western My Hero? Is this what you're reading nowadays? So just
wait.
Some Western author was just like, hey, I really like My Hero. What if I did that?
Okay, wait. They used to have a third in their relationship that died. I was like, oh my god. And I'm not gonna spoil My Hero, but something happens that's like very similar to that. And anyways, point being, yes, I stumbled onto a My Hero fan fiction. And as soon as I go,
I thought this was
weird.
a book.
I did read a book.
You said it was fan fiction.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. You can literally look this up. It's an actual published book. And I was like reading it and I was like, real weird that this guy is angry all the time. And then he has this dude that's like best friends with him, even though he's really angry. And he's always like, what's up, bro? Weird coincidences here, right?
His name's Uked.
His name's I can't even remember. Gale? I can't remember his name right now. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Gale.
Something like that. I can't remember. I literally cannot remember. Anyways, point being, then I was like, okay, this is all real weird coincidence. I was like, maybe I'm reading into it. Then we get to like the climax of the story, and they go to this area, and all of a sudden, this training space that they have gets invaded by villains.
He's not even hiding it, is he?
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's like almost like it's like if you made My Hero where Aizawa is gay and with All Might, and you just like beat for beat made season 1. That's exactly what the book was. And I was laughing so hard because I was like, Kyle is not even going to believe me. He's going to think that I'm reading a My Hero Academia fan fiction. But I was actually just reading this book. Like, I was actually just like... Anyways, I stumbled into a fan fiction, you guys. They come to me now at this point.
Let's move on. I can't with this today.
Oh, so funny, huh?
Let's move on.
Okay. Kyle, what have you been watching?
I finished because it ended season it's probably going to be the only season of My Wife Has No Emotion. That one where he's married to his robot.
Mm-hmm.
I give it like a 6 out of 10. It's fine. It's like it's like one of those like rom-coms you put on and like it's good, it's serviceable, but it doesn't do anything like spectacular.
Mm.
Uh, I do think that the robot and his sister were the best characters because they were just hilarious the entire time. Especially in one of the later episodes, they get like a small little robot that like detect. It's supposed to like detect when old people like need to go to sleep and when they're like in danger or whatever. But theirs like develops the personality of his wife's like programming. And so his sister's like, "Oh my god, it's your kid!" And then she starts like having nosebleeds and freaking out about it because she's so pro interspecies relationships. So she's
That sounds
funny.
fun.
And then I finished because it's only 10 episodes. Season 1 of Soshimin, How to Be Ordinary. And let me tell you, um,
The season never
I
paid off.
no, it did. I mean, it did, but I don't think I've ever been more upset with how something ended. And I was glad that season 2 was announced immediately because if it wasn't, I was like, "There's no way you could just leave this here because this is not satisfying. I'm not happy with any of this." I don't know. We'll see. I think I gave that one a 7. Uh, it had some really good moments, but then it had some like more relaxed or duller moments. But the last few episodes were really good. So, I like the characters. I like their banter. And I've heard the next arc is basically their equivalent of like Haikyuu. No, not Haikyuu's. Hyoka's Haikyuu, yeah. Hyoka's school like festival arc where he like investigates the play and everything. And that arc's great. So yeah. That was really good. What else did I watch? Man, it's been so long. I don't think I watched anything besides just the normal seasonal stuff. Oshinoko is actually going farther than I thought they were gonna with this season. Um, I think I know where the new stopping point is, and some people don't like this next part. I think people are too harsh on everything. So, but more Ruby, more Kana.
I'm
Never a
gonna
bad
like
thing.
clip this part of you saying people are too harsh on everything, and then next time you get harsh on something, I'm gonna
Oh, I'm
send
not
it to
harsh
you.
on. I'm not too harsh. I'm the appropriate amount of harsh. Yeah, no, it's everyone else that's wrong. That's how it
Sure.
goes.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it. What you been watching?
So I've been watching what did I watch? I watched this week's Alia. What else did I watch? I've caught up on Twilight Out of Focus. They kind of just did like a compilation episode because it's like I don't think they know what to do with the last 2 episodes. So it's like, let's see what everybody's doing really quick. And it was like it like jumps back and forth between the couples, and I was like, okay, whatever. It was fine. I do have stuff to talk about though. One, I have a manga that I have to talk to you guys about, and then 2, I went to the theaters twice, as I said I would. I have one more time next week, but twice, so I have information to relay about that as well. So first, let's talk about the manga. I read all 5 volumes of Love Me for Who I Am. It was so good. I really recommend it. I thought it was incredible. It is, just to give everybody a little synopsis, this is about a character named Mogamo, who is this non-binary high school student who wants, just literally all they want is just to have friends. And they are having a hard time finding friends because they can't really find their place since people don't understand whether they are a boy or a girl, and they don't understand the whole idea of non-binary. And so they are like, they kind of go over why, but they're living by themselves. They have no friends. They don't do anything. So they make this wish to become friends with people. And a fellow student, Iwaoka Tetsu, invites Mogumo to work at their sister's maid cafe. And it's a maid cafe for what they call otokonoko, which is like men that dress as women. There's a lot more nuance to it than that. And they kind of talk about gender expression and stuff like that. There are a lot of different kinds of characters in this. There's a dude that dresses up as a woman, but he's straight. He still likes women. He just likes dressing up. There's a dude that is gay. There's two people that are transgender. And then there's, of course, our main character who's non-binary. There's also a friend of the main character, like a childhood friend that is lesbian.
A lesbian.
And yeah, there's like a full like range. Not that covers everything, but there's a very wide range for representation in this. I highly recommend it. It has a lot of really intense themes, so trigger warnings and stuff, I guess, for intense conversations around gender, and
That's some cute art.
Yes, it is so beautiful, and the characters have the cutest freaking outfits. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so like the cover art that you see, the manga is just as pretty as the cover art. So I really do recommend it. Kyle, we already talked about this, but I really do recommend it for you. There's a character in there that I think you'll really love. Of course, the best friend that loves girls. And I really love her story arc of kind of coming to terms with her sexuality and the way that it has been previously expressed up to the point of the story, and like the conflict that kind of brings everything out. And yeah, it's really good.
Cool.
The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was 2 anime movies that I watched. The first one that I watched was called The Concierge. This is a movie, as we discussed last week, about animals that go to there's like an animal department store. It's a luxury department store, and it's about this girl that wants to be a concierge at this department store. So, I will say overall, I definitely recommend that everybody watch this movie. However, I will say it is a very quiet movie. It's a very slow movie. So it's nothing intense happens. There's not any kind of like, it's like one of those like really quiet, like it stays exactly as long as it should. It stays its welcome, and then it's done, and it's very cozy. Honestly, I might recommend watching it around Christmas time. There is some Christmas related stuff towards the end, and I think that it would be really cool to watch it around Christmas. They do this really cool thing where they kind of in the show they talk about like animals that are now extinct. I won't give you like full information on that because I think it's like
the
cool
dodo
reveal.
bird.
No, but they do talk about extinct animals. It's really interesting. I will say there's one of the characters is voiced by the guy who voices Manami. What am I saying? Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Momichi?
Minami? Hold on.
Minami?
Am I saying that right? Nope. I'm not saying that right. Hold on. Give me a second.
Kirito. They're voiced by Kirito.
No, so it's voiced by this voice actor that I was really, really excited to hear again. Because of stuff that happens in freaking Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, it's the worst, you guys. Am I crazy? Sorcerers. What is happening? Like, why am I not? Okay. They've erased him from the internet.
Maybe he never existed.
Nanami.
Nanami.
I just read the first one. Nanami. He voices one of the characters in the show. Anyways, point being, I was in the theater and I was like, I like gasped out loud because I wasn't expecting his voice to come out of the character that it does. It was really good, you guys. That was my point. I do recommend it. I think you'd like it, Kyle, but just again, I would just wait. Watch it around Christmas or something. Just, chill. The other thing that I watched is technically a movie. It's called Dandadan First Encounter, but for anybody that knows that I've talked about this, Dandadan is an anime that's airing next season. It starts on
Is this like
October 3rd.
Is this a prequel or the first episodes?
It's the first 3 episodes
Okay.
with extra content.
Yeah.
So basically the way that the airing worked was when it started, it had an interview with like a lot of the main people. So there's 2 main characters in the show. One of them is the voice actor of Tanjiro.
Okay.
So obviously really super popular voice actor. And the other one is, I believe, the voice actor of I think she does My Hero. Hold on. I'm double checking.
Ayane Sakura?
No, her name is Shion Wakayama. She does she's in oh, never mind. That's not the show that I thought it was. Let's see. She's also a popular voice actor. She is Danahoshi in Mushoku Tensei. She does.
Yep, she is.
She's in Tsurune. She's in Doctor Stone.
She's not in a whole lot, but she's in a good amount.
Yeah.
She's Takina from like Horse Recoil.
Yep. And then
nice.
Yeah, so 2 really popular not really popular. The dude is really, really popular. The girl is decently popular. But the dude is
2 good ones though. They're very good.
Yes. Very, very good voice actors. So they start with an interview with them, like, how do you feel about your character? How do you feel like your like character matches your personality, stuff like that. They kind of like talk about them voicing their character and stuff like that. They talk about how they feel about the show. They talk about they actually talk about the manga. The dude, what's his name? Natsuki Hanae. He talks about like how he actually was reading the manga way before they announced the anime. Because he saw art on Twitter and was like, "Oh, this is going to be," and then he was like, "Oh, this is going to be like an anime." And so he was trying to like get into the role and stuff. So
Cool.
then they have like an interview with like the writer and the editor for the manga. They have an interview with the director. The director he seems like so incredibly intelligent, like incredibly so. Like he has digested the way that like cinematography like really works in anime and horror and a bunch of stuff, and they sit and talk with him about it, and he really, really seems to appreciate like how all of it works. And yeah, I think that he is going to be detrimental to not detrimental, like he's going to be very important to this show.
Instrumental.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Words are hard.
The opposite of detrimental.
Yes, the opposite. But yeah, he I don't think he's done a lot. He's done some storyboarding, he's done some like episode directing, some assistant production for like Devilman Crybaby and stuff like that. I think this is his first like actual like full directing job. And I'm very much impressed from what I saw. So they did all of the interviews, then they aired the opening, then they aired the 3 episodes back to back, and then they aired the ending. The opening is fire. It's so good. It is creepy nuts. It's called Otonoke. And the ending is
What a good
Zutomeo.
name.
Yeah. Especially when you understand the show, because they talk a lot about nuts in the show. I personally am going to recommend that everybody watch this show. I was incredibly impressed with the first 3 episodes. It moves so quickly. The characters are really interesting. The art is really interesting. They the premise of the show is essentially like there's the dude and the girl, and they're like the 2 main characters, and he believes in like aliens and she believes in ghosts, and they don't believe in the opposite. Which cracks me up because he's like trying to convince her to believe in aliens, and then she's like, well, what about ghosts? And he starts laughing. He's like, ghosts aren't real. And so they like start arguing with each other, and it becomes like this bet to determine who is correct. So they give each other a location to visit where they may experience the other. So the dude goes to like a haunted place, the girl goes to like a place where people have been abducted by aliens. And stuff happens, and it's actually really crazy.
Okay. Cool.
It's really, really good, you guys. Definitely recommend it. And when you hear the opening for the first time and your soul leaves your body, such a great experience. It's like
Damn.
you're lifted up from the earth. God is calling you. It's
you have
so
to
good.
go. Your people need you.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to watch the first episode, Kyle, and just be texting me and like, what the F is going on?
Well, it's on Netflix, so.
Well, you have access to Netflix.
I know. It's just, it's a whole other app I have to open. It's like a whole
Which you
thing.
frequently do.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't opened Netflix in forever.
What?
Yeah.
No, you definitely should watch it. Like for sure watch it. My biggest concern for the show is that I think that it says Crunchyroll is streaming it.
Oh, maybe the
Crunchyroll,
trailer
Hulu.
was just done by Netflix or something?
Maybe. Maybe Netflix is doing it in Japan.
Oh, maybe that's it. If it's on
Netflix,
Crunchyroll, then I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, my worry with this show is that people are gonna dip out after the first episode. I think that the first episode is incredibly compelling, so I don't think it'll be a huge issue, but it doesn't resolve anything.
3-episode rule, people.
So this one is for reals. 3-episode rule. Please watch all 3 episodes to understand what's going with the show because it's crazy, it's fast, it's really cool. The manga I was telling you I might end up buying is Dandadan because it's like I think there's like 11 volumes out. No, 9.
Nice. I mean, that's a good amount. So.
So I'm like, do I buy it? I'm thinking.
You always buy it.
I'm excited about this show.
Good.
That was
cool.
All right. Well, let's get into the news. Do you want to do the first story, or do you want me to?
I'll do the first one.
Yeah.
Mostly because I alluded to it already earlier. Shoshimin How to Become Ordinary season 2 has been revealed. It will be the continuation that will cover the Shuki Kente, Kuri Kintan Jinken, and Toki Genti Bonbon Chocolate Jinken arcs. Yeah. It's gonna be about sweets. The girl's really obsessed with sweets. So it's gonna be about more of that. It's gonna be lined up for April 2025. Are you gonna finish this show or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I think that I was expecting it. Like I think that I align personally better with the way that Hyoka is kind of formatted.
Same.
I feel like Hyoka is like it grabs your attention a lot more. Not to say Soshimin is bad. I still think it's a great show, but I think it's just a lot slower than I was expecting.
Shoshimin, I think the main 2 characters are good, and I think the visualization of when their conversations and everything is good. I think they nailed that. But I definitely think it lacks a lot of what Hyoka had with like Chitanda and Areki and stuff. I don't think they quite nailed that, or even like the side characters dynamic from Hyoka.
Yeah, I would agree. Which one
But
was written first? I know, obviously, like Hyoka
Hyoka.
aired first, but Hyoka was written first as well.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is his follow up. I think he
interesting.
said that he's not going to write anymore. Hyoka, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So look out for season 2 of this. Some people have been calling it not Hyoka or Hyoka at home. So it is what it is.
It's the Hyoka we have at home in the fridge.
We got to make do with what we got.
We could just watch Hyoka again, but
I mean, we can always just watch that.
except for it's on High Dive.
I have High Dive.
I have High Dive too, but you know how I feel about that app.
It's fine now.
It's
for the most part.
Garbage. They're
So
worried about.
when
They just made profiles, but I'm like, why the hell are you worrying about profiles when your app doesn't work?
Speaking of profiles, I don't know if you've checked the Crunchyroll app lately. They updated it. Guess who they got rid of?
Who?
Crunchy Hime.
What?
Yeah, she's gone. Now
What?
Now it just shows. You know how before you would load the app and she'd be like holding like the cat or whatever, and she'd be posing. Now whenever I load the app, it's just like a manga background that says Crunchyroll over the front of it.
That's so lame.
And I'm just like, I don't like this. I'm like, bring her back.
Rest in
Well, you
peace.
can't. No, I refuse. I hope it's just a temporary thing.
They're phasing her out. They said we don't care about Crunchyroll Hime anymore.
I don't care about them anymore.
You cancel your Crunchyroll. Bring back. Bring back.
It'll be like those exit surveys. Why are you canceling? Bring her back.
Justice for Hime. Let's see. Okay, so story 2 is Crunchyroll to screen Bocchi the Rock compilation films as a single theatrical release on October 6th through 8th. The total runtime of the combined films is 165 minutes. Who's going to be watching this? Not me. Not me.
Oh, it's got new songs. It's got new stuff. Let's go.
Not me. I barely made it through the first time.
That's ridiculous. It's a 10 out of 10 series. It is a modern masterpiece.
You're crazy. That's okay.
You're crazy.
That's okay.
You just don't understand art.
So you're actually going into the theaters, or you'll just watch it when it shows up on Crunchyroll?
No, I mean if it's in the theater near me, I'll go. Yeah.
Did
Sounds
you
like
check?
a great time. No, I mean they just announced it like today. I don't know if it's even up. I'll look. Bocchi the Rock compilation. I spelled compilation wrong.
Spelling is hard.
Sometimes. Can I scroll to? Can I scroll to? I'm gonna scroll to October. Oh, October. No, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have anything showing yet for those days for any movie. So
Makes sense. Sometimes they have the airing ahead of time. Like, for example, like I'm going to be booking tickets for Howl's Moving Castle here soon, and that's like early October. So
yeah, but I'll keep an eye out.
Let's see. Okay.
Is it my turn now?
Yes, it is. It is your turn.
Madoka Magica Walpurgit Snatch Rising anime film gets a new teaser, shows new characters. So Aniplex unveiled a new teaser trailer for Madoka Magica.
Surprise hasn't been canceled yet.
Oh my god, be quiet. This will be the official sequel to the Madoka Magica movie Part 3, Rebellion, which Bree still hasn't seen, even though it's freaking fantastic. They revealed this during the Aniplex Online Fest stream on Monday. I actually caught some of this early this morning when I woke up at like I kept waking up throughout the night, But at one point it was like 1 a.m. and then I saw this pop and I was like, yes. And then I saw some other things. Rie Takahashi was on it with somebody for an upcoming anime Aniplex is doing. I was in and out. But the video features new footage from the film and includes some new characters. The film was previously slated to open in Japan in winter 2024. It was delayed in August to
full
winter
year.
2025. But it looks so good.
A full year.
The trailer looks so good. It's gorgeous. Oh my. There's a scene where Homura and Monica are ballroom dancing. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's I can't tell you enough how beautiful the animation in this
The movie
trailer
is just them making out the whole time.
It's perfect. A Monica Magica Magi Extra smartphone game is slated for release later this year. I'm gonna be all over that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend so much money.
I've seen so many ads for that game.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks like they're like, hey, what if we just copy Honkai Star Rail's battle system, and then we put Monica characters over it, and then we just put it out? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great to me. Let's do it. Take my money.
That does sound like something right up your alley.
They can sell me any version of Homura. They can like any version they can come up with. I'll buy it. I don't care.
Fair
I'll
enough.
be like, yeah, I'll gamble my money away. That's fine. I don't need it.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, let's see. What else do we got here? Just our topic of the show, it looks like.
Dots.
Did you just delete the topic of the show?
You didn't write it in. That was last week's. You never updated it. So yeah, I did.
Oh, it's because I put it under anime of the week. Dweep.
Well, that's your fault now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So our topic today is going to be predictions for anime of the year. Now, this is going to include, of course, winter 2024, spring 2024, summer 2024, and fall 2024. One of those seasons has not aired, of course. So I think that because we already know what anime of the year is going to be, that this is more of just like a discussion of like maybe what's like second, what's third. We can talk about like maybe like what some of the best like romances of the year might be, just kind of like reliving some of the previous seasons kind of thing.
All right, so we're starting in winter.
Okay.
Let's just go in chronological order,
Okay.
And despite your joke at the beginning, Free Rent is technically last year's fall. It was a carryover.
Yeah, but it like half of it aired.
Yeah, that's
winter.
just not how they do it, unfortunately. So,
but it is though, because Free Run wasn't in the discussions for anime of the year this year. Like Crunchyroll did not add it into the anime of the year discussions. I think that there was like some of the I think that they had like some of like the combat scenes were in the competition, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly.
Fine. Then let's just get this out of the way. The anime of the year is Free Run.
That's what I'm saying.
It is. It's not debatable. We're in agreement. It's Free Run.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
See, so now we just are kind of like, what else is there? I think personally, I think that of course Oshinoko season 2 will most likely be in some sort of discussion.
I think Dangers in My Heart season 2 should be in a discussion
for like romance.
For definitely for romance, but I would put it in the anime of the year discussion. But definitely, if not for it definitely would be in romance.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna make a list. Free Ren, season 2, Dangers of My Heart, season 2.
I think for romance of the year, you could also put one of our faves, A Sign of Affection.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
No, okay, here's my thing. Is like when we're talking about like anime of the year, I feel like A Sign of Affection isn't gonna make it. Even though I want it to. So it was a pause for heartbreak. You
Oh, yeah,
know?
no, I don't think this would get a anime of the year nod. I think it'd get a best romance nod,
I see,
hopefully.
but even then, I still feel like okay, this is making it seem like I don't like A Sign of like I love A Sign of Affection. However, I will say I think Dangers in My Heart
It's better.
is better.
Yeah, it is better. I mean, I'm not debating this.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm just like kind of scrolling through the winter stuff. Okay, I think I have. Okay, you guys, I have not seen Ninja Kamui, but I have listened to some of the soundtrack for Ninja Kamui, and it is incredible. Just saying. That's a whole other thing. Is like, what do we think is going to be the best opening? I think Dandadan's opening is going to win.
Oh, the best opening.
Yeah, because the best opening for Free Run was the first season, and that was last year.
The both free runs openings are great.
Not as good.
Trying to think.
Even like
Best
the Oshino
best
Code is good, but it's not as good.
best ecchi should be Gushing Over Magical Girls.
I've never seen that. Never.
Well, just take my word for it. Man, winter was kind of
There
a
wasn't a lot
down
there.
season.
Oh, Kaiju number 8 will definitely. I know you don't agree with it, but Kaiju number 8 will be in the discussions for Anime of the Year. I think.
I don't think.
I think it will be.
Um,
We also have a
best
lot of continuations this year. Like we have more
yeah,
My Hero. We have more That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. We have more.
but I don't think
Mushoku
any of
Tensei,
those.
Demon Slayer.
See, Mushoku Tensei was going to be the one that I think would get like best fantasy or something, or like best continuation.
I think that Demon Slayer is probably going to win it. Not because I think it's
Pe-
better,
But
but
yeah,
the
people weren't
Crunchyroll
that hot.
stuff.
People weren't that high on
Well,
this
it's because it
season
was so
though.
short, and it featured Michael Jackson.
I call him Michael Jackson all the time, to be
dude,
honest.
dude, him like doing the walk, dude. The memes have killed me. My favorite one are like the people that were like, we've already talked about this, but like the people that are like, oh, what if you were like sitting on the toilet when this happens? Like, it cracks me up
Um,
every time. Anyways, I think Delicious in Dungeon should also be in the discussion.
Delicious in Dungeon will definitely be in discussions for comedy and some other stuff.
It's Trigger. What can you expect? Let's see.
I
Condition Called Love was good. I don't think it will be in Best
art
Romance category.
art style, like visuals. I think Jellyfish, Oshinoko, and Alia. Visuals.
I don't know about Jellyfish.
Jellyfish is a gorgeous looking show. You're crazy.
Let's see. What else we got? Okay, I'm going through. Oh, Train to the End of the World. I don't think it's going to be in any discussions, but God, do I want it to be.
Best original.
You think?
I mean, it should definitely be in there.
I'm just going to put it in our list because I want it to be there.
Oh, Hibiki Euphonium should be in there for best music.
Best continuation. Oh, best music.
And visuals, because Kyoto.
Kyoani. I'm gonna put the
Man, Train to the End of the World. I forgot how good that was.
God, that show was so good. What the heck?
So good.
It came and went, and I miss it. I forgot that it existed until I just saw it. And man,
give us more.
That's gonna be like one of those things where every once in a while I'm gonna remember that it exists, and I'm gonna be like, damn. Same with what's that one Maid? Akiba Maid Wars.
Akiba Maid Wars, yeah, that's just fantastic.
Every time I remember, I'm like, damn, that's so good. I love listening to the opening.
Now I'm not gonna say that it should win it, but best opening.
I love how you didn't say anything about me talking about the Umaru opening.
Yeah. There is something to be said about Nokutan.
Do you think it'll get in discussion of like comedy for the year?
I think it would have to be, right?
I feel like it
Comedy?
has to be some sort of like because not that it's like the best show ever, but I think that everybody's talking about it. Everybody that's like
Yeah.
paying attention to like anime
Yeah.
in general is like talking
They're
about.
all like, "Hey, have you seen that deer show?" And they're like, "What?"
I started
And
talking to one of my friends in Japanese class, and I was like, man, I can't get the opening out of my head. And my other friend was like, oh, what is that show that you're talking about? And he immediately shut it down. He was like, you don't want to know. Let's see. All right. I think I Parry Everything should be in discussion for anime.
You should be quiet.
Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf will be in.
Spice and Wolf's
Has to
great.
be in discussion.
I was just looking through this season, and they changed the tag under Days with My Stepsister, and I didn't bring this up in the what we were watching.
Oh, like they changed the translation?
No, like you know how before it just had like the drama tag underneath it.
Oh no!
Now it just has romance.
Oh no!
I don't know why you're saying oh no. This is a win.
Oh, this is another one that I think that the elusive samurai, I don't think that it will win, but I think that the elusive samurai will probably be in discussions at least for best animation. If not more.
Best I think this one is definitely going to be in
forget everything we said. Magical Girl and her evil lieutenant has to win best visuals.
It's really gorgeous, yeah. I just worry that no one's going to have paid attention to it because they're 12-minute episodes, you know? But a show that like everyone's paying attention to is Too Many Losing Heroines.
No one's paying attention to that.
It's literally popping off everywhere. It's ranking like near
Where's
the
everywhere?
top
Where's everywhere?
In multiple places on
whatever.
On like Anime News Network, Reddit, like everywhere. It's ranking like near the top in every single poll for the season. It's so good.
I believe you, and I'm planning on watching it, but
well, then you can't debate me if you haven't seen it.
I'm saying I haven't seen anybody talking about it, and that has nothing to do with me watching it.
Everyone's talking about it. Best cross-dressing anime, Senpai
no Tokonoko?
Yeah.
I kind of wonder, like, I think that what I wanted out of my Senpai no Tokonoko, I think I wanted it to be more like what I read in whatever the manga that I was talking about. I can never remember the name of it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really good. I do really think it's good, but I wish that there was a little bit more. It feels like there's just like a discussion about cross-dressing, and I think I would rather like I think I would want a little bit more in-depth conversation about like gender expression. Anyways. All right. Now we get to the real anime of the season, you guys. Dandadan. Anime of the year, I mean.
Anyways, ReZero is coming next season.
God, I'm so excited about that. I think what is it? Season 4 now? Season 3?
3.
Damn. Okay. It's because they keep splitting the season that I never know what's going on. You know, it's like I feel like I've watched 10 seasons at this point.
Well, I don't know about you, but I watched the original like when it aired episode by episode, and then I went back and watched the director's cut, and then I watched season 2.
I've seen the first season 3 times. And then No, I didn't. Okay, here's what happened. So I didn't watch it when it was first airing, like the very, very first episodes. I think I started around episode 5 or something like that. Not to say that I literally started with the 5th episode, but around that time frame. Because what I thought was happening, because of the way that ReZero is named, I thought it was a continuation of another show. So even though I thought it looked interesting, I couldn't figure out what it was like, where it was coming from.
Okay.
And then I finally figured out that it was a new show and it wasn't related to anything. And so then I started watching it, and then it all, it all went downhill from there.
Best sports anime is either going to be Blue Lock versus the under 20 Japan that airs next season, or it's going to be the Haikyuu movies. And that's it. Those are the only choices.
Maybe, yeah.
There's also Uzumaki that's airing next season.
Yeah, the next season. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be really good. This show has so many tags. I just got a seizure from reading that.
What show? Uzumaki?
It's called Blue Box.
Oh,
it
yeah.
has a tag of badminton, basketball, romance, school, sports, and team sports. What is going on?
Yeah, I know. I'm watching this. I'm all about this. I think this looks awesome.
There's also more Blue Exorcist.
Yeah.
Tying the knot with an Amagami sister. What?
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Uzumaki. I think that it should be good. I'm hoping. I need to catch up on Blue Lock. More Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Yeah, I think conversations are going to be Dandadan. I think it's going to be Solo Leveling. I think it's going to be Kaiju number 8.
For Crunchyroll, you mean the people who only watch that kind of crap?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Just wanted.
I didn't mean our anime of the year.
Okay, yeah.
I meant the general consensus anime of the year. Because our anime of the year is already decided. We've lost this conversation already,
Have you seen this? The name of this anime that's airing next season?
What's
the
this?
The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan.
Nope. I already told you, I cannot deal with these reincarnations anymore. Isekais, reincarnations, whatever. These forever long light novel titles. It's so bad. Oh, we're getting more Gun Gale?
Yeah.
I actually might go back in and watch that. Do you think it's going to be something where you have to watch Alicization to go back into Gun Gale?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're completely separate. You don't need to have.
Okay. Probably
I just found
season 1 for Gun Gale.
I just found this series that's airing next season, and I hadn't seen it before. The description reads, Magical Girl, a profession that undertakes the work of exterminating a kind of natural disaster called Kai. Kana Sakuragi, a female college student who struggles with job hunting, is picked up by a Magical Girl startup company. Magical Girl work life starts now. Well, I'm going to add that to the list. Sounds
so I just found something
fantastic
that I regret reading with my eyeballs. So now I'm going to read it out loud to you guys. It's called If My Wife Becomes an Elementary School Student.
I've heard it's actually really wholesome. I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying I've heard it's actually really wholesome.
Father and daughter lose sight of their life when their mother/wife passes away, but are miraculously reunited 10 years later when they find out that she has been reborn and is now an elementary school student. I will not be watching that. I will be watching Ranma 1/2 remake though.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was happening.
Yeah, there's a lot happening next season. More 7 Deadly Sins. Are you so excited?
No, 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 no.
I like how that one season completely ruined the show.
I still can't get that like awful animated scene of Meliodas
I've never
like
seen it.
all buff out of my head. It's like I'm
I've
like,
seen
what
a
the heck?
screenshot of it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's basically how it looked. So
That's real bad. More Idol Master that never stops.
it never stops. But you know what else never stops? Love Live.
It should though.
No, you should be quiet.
I
Someone
like
on
bugging you.
someone on the Love Live subreddit posted today. They're like, "How is this still popular? Didn't this series end like a decade ago?" And then everyone's like, "No, like there's been like multiple anime. A movie just came out. Like, oh, like this is never ending, sir.
God, when is One Punch Man season 3 coming?
Never."
But I mean, I feel like it at this point. Like I can't tell you how many times where it's like, oh, it's airing this fall. Oh, it's airing this spring. Oh, it's air. And it says nothing. It says TBD. When is
Yeah.
it coming? Did you just get mad because I touched your paw?
No, I
She just
didn't.
kicked
Thanks for
me.
asking.
She just kicked me. Look at this. Look at this leg. Look at it. All right. So let's go back over this list really quick. Kind of in discussions for multiple reasons, but we have Freerun, Oshinoko Season 2, Spice and Wolf, The Elusive Samurai, The Magical Girl, and The Evil Lieutenant, Dandadan, ReZero Season 3, Solo Leveling Dangers in My Heart Season 2, A Sign of Affection, Kaiju number 8, Delicious in Dungeon, Jellyfish, Can't Swim in the Night, Alia, Train to the End of the World, Sound Euphonium Season 3, and Nokotan, in no particular order. If you had to actually guess, like not goofing off, being like serious, what do you think is going to win Crunchyroll's Anime of the Year?
Crunchyrolls?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kaiju number 8 probably.
If I had to guess, my guess is that it's either going to be Dandadan or Freerun. Those are the two that I think might win.
I just feel like the people who vote might not have watched Freerun.
The people that vote are people, like humans, like regular people.
Yeah, I know.
It's a crowd.
Yeah, I know. And they have trash taste. They're horrible. They don't watch good things.
So many people have watched Freerun.
They're the reason.
For the category itself, they do 6 nominations, right?
Yeah, 6 nominees.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that's gonna be Freerun, Dandadan, Kaiju number 8.
But Crunchyroll
Solo Leveling.
also does this weird thing where they like only put 1 or 2 series that they didn't like license onto their awards.
All of those are licensed by Crunchyroll.
I know, but like that makes it hard for me to be like, oh, like Oshinoko is gonna get like some recognition or other things like that.
It did last time.
Yeah, but only for like visuals and Idol.
Mm.
And you can't ignore Idol. I mean, it's like the best song ever. So good.
No,
I don't know.
In my mouth. Okay, so that's 4 of them.
Yes, you
so that
do.
leaves 2 more. My guess is what I'm hoping is 1 will be Delicious in Dungeon and 1 will be ReZero Season 3.
I would agree.
Actually, ReZero Season 3 might not qualify because it's still continuing into next year.
Is it? Do we know for sure that it's a split?
Well, I just looked and it says it's split. Like it's not split.
Okay.
It's like going into winter.
Oh,
Winter
okay.
2020 winter 2025 says ReZero Season 3.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the internet says currently.
I could see that. I could see that being a realistic list.
Okay, Dwight. I could see that happening.
How doesn't someone want to murder you every single day?
Me?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Office?
I've unfortunately seen some of The Office. Yeah.
Yeah, where he's like, so when do you think like the zombie apocalypse will happen? He's like in a month. He's like, yeah, I could see that happening. He's like 2 months? He's like, yeah. Like they just keep going. That's why I said that, is because that's what Dwight says. He said, I could see that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Just helping
understand.
you.
Helping and hurting, Bree.
You know what?
Helping
You
and hurting.
volunteered to help me with this podcast. I just want to remind you. You signed up for this.
Sometimes we spend too much time together, I think.
We barely spend any time. Imagine
Well,
me. I spend every day with me.
Well, I think that says a lot now, don't you?
No, I think it just says that you are not used to hanging out with really funny people.
Come watch us at... I'm the really funny person. Come watch us at Extra Life.
Come watch me bug him at Extra Life.
Will I die? Who knows?
He's going to be with me for over 24 hours. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
It's going to be something.
All right. All right. So those are my guesses. Again, my other prediction. Do you have any other predictions that you want to make? My prediction is other prediction. Is Mashal season 2 from this year?
Is what?
Mashal season 2?
I didn't see it, but
I think it was this year, right?
To be honest. Maybe it was at the beginning of the year.
If it was this year, then Bling Bong Bong Born might actually win Best Opening. If not, Dandadan.
I hate that name.
Might win. What?
Bling Bling Bong.
Bling Bong Bong Born?
Yeah. I hate that name.
By Creepy Nuts?
Everything's been Creepy Nuts lately. They're really good. They're very talented.
They're really good.
They make really good music.
Yeah,
I enjoy them
incredible.
quite a bit, but they're everywhere.
I still need to watch that original anime opening that they did. The Call... What is that? Call of the Night?
Call of the Night?
Yeah, something like that. I need to watch
Call of the Night's really good.
I know. I'm saying I need to watch it. I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Is there any other predictions that you want to make for like anime awards?
No, I think I did all mine during it as I was going through.
Well, here's what I'll say is let's all pray that Train to the End of the World gets Best Original Animation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good.
So good.
Give us a season 2.
Let us know what you guys think is going to be nominated, awarded, all of that stuff. We will eventually, towards the end of the year, once fall finishes, we'll do an episode for our personal animes of the year, which will be free run.
Maybe we'll just exclude Free Ren and put that like in its
Free Ren can't be anime of the year.
Free Ren just gets like grandfathered in to like anime of the year.
Like every year we do this discussion. It's like Free Ren's anime of the year.
I don't know how to rewatch Free Ren. I think it's Free Ren. It's always Free Ren.
Oh God, Free Ren is so good, you guys.
It's really good.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our little outro. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with us today. A special shout out to our current patrons. We have Alpaca Tom, Fabulous Breanna, Brianna's mom, Brianna's brother, Lindsay, Nikolai at Night, Cypher Primus, Brendan Myers, Marcus O'Neill, Lillian, Mimi J, David Hotwright, Dave Harp, the Xbox Expansion Pass, Lee Navarro, Silicana, Ellery Woods Parker III, Shelby, Chad, Rick Davis. Thank you guys for being part of the nation. We gladly welcome you into our arms lovingly. Don't forget, we do have special rights for people that drive trucks and hit people.
It's true.
Don't forget, we're also planning a takeover. So if you could tell your friends and family members to move into the nation, we'd really appreciate that. We're trying to expand our borders to the edge of the mountains.
You know?
Unless they suck. If your family sucks, don't invite them.
Yeah, if you don't want them, like you can leave them on the outside.
Or alternately, you could invite them in and then become a truck driver and hit them with your truck.
They do need to also pass a 150 anime quiz questionnaire.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's for invite though.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you get reincarnated.
If you just pay to get in, we'll let you in.
Oh, if you pay me, you come
on. If you pay $1, we'll just let you in.
Done.
Otherwise, it's 150 questions.
Make your choice.
Who wouldn't just pay the $1?
I don't
God.
know. Make your
You know what? If you guys really want a 150 question quiz, I will make one for you and I will add you to the Patreon. Let me know if you guys want that. And I'm so serious.
And if you get 100 without
you
cheating,
have to get A. You have to get an A. It's a proctored test.
Yeah, obviously. I need a Zoom call. I need a visual of the testing area. You have 1 hour.
I'm gonna make myself sick from laughing.
I need your ID shown beforehand, a scan of the room, you know?
We need your social security number.
Well, we need that anyway. You got to become a citizen.
Oh, photo of your passport, photo. You have to have, the other thing is you do have to have a real ID now. We don't accept regular driver's licenses. You have to have a real ID.
All right, let's end this nonsense.
Kyle, where can people find you?
The laundry room.
Okay. You can find me at Fabulous Breanna, FABULAST BREANNA. We hope you have a great week. In 2 weeks' time, not this next episode, in 2 episodes, we won't be here. There will be no episode, so just a warning. But we will still love you.
We're gonna get run over by a truck again.
Okay, bye.